My dear students, once again I welcome you all to my channel AbrarSirClasses. I hope that you are preparing well for your KCET, NEET and IIT JEE examinations. Let us see today some important problems on the topic orbital velocity. This is part 8 of the video. This is the first problem. It is saying a satellite having mass 2000 kg. Okay, m is equal to how much? 2000 kg. Revolves in a circular orbit of radius twice the radius of Earth. R is how much? R is equal to 2RE. Okay, you are supposed to calculate the orbital speed, kinetic energy, potential energy, mechanical energy, and time period of revolution. Okay, we know that what is orbital speed is given by V naught is equal to square root of GME by R. GME by R. That is equal to square root of GME by R is how much? Small r, that is 2RE they are given. Now the same thing can be written as square root of 1 by 2 into GME by RE. Or I can write this as 1 by root 2 into what? Root of GME by RE. We know that square root of GME by RE is nothing but 8 kilometer per second. Okay, remember this square root of GME by RE. Square root of GME by RE is how much? 8 kilometer per second. Therefore, I can write V naught is equal to 8 by root 2, 8 by root 2, 8 by root 2 kilometer per second is the right answer. Okay, this is the orbital speed. Number 2, you are supposed to calculate kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is given by what? Kinetic energy is equal to half m V naught square. That is equal to half into m is how much? Mass of the satellite they have given 2 into 10 to the power of 3 into V naught square. Okay, V naught square is how much? That is 8 kilometer. 8 into 64. It will become how much? 64 into 10 to the power of 6 by 2. Okay, hope you understood this. 64 square this one, 8 into 10 to the power of 3, 64 into 10 to the power of 6 by 2. 2 gets cancelled. That is equal to 32 into 10 to the power of 9 joules is the right answer. That is kinetic energy. Okay, now we are supposed to calculate potential energy and mechanical energy or total energy. We have the relation between K as kinetic energy, potential energy and total energy. Okay, for circular orbit. That is K is equal to mod of E, that is equal to mod of U. That is nothing but kinetic energy, okay, is equal to what? Mod of, that is the total energy, that is nothing but mod of potential energy by 2. Therefore, I can write number 3 what they are asking. Number 3 they are asking potential energy. Potential energy is equal to what? U is equal to, that is minus of 2K. That is equal to minus of 2. Just now I got kinetic energy is 32 into 10 power of minus 9. That is equal to minus of 64 into 10 to the power of 9 joules. Okay, hope you understood. This is the kinetic energy, 32 into 10 to the power of minus 32 into 10 to the power of plus 9 joules, and this is U is equal to how much? Minus of 64 into 10 to the power of plus 9 joules. Okay, this is the potential energy. Now you are supposed to calculate what? The total energy, that is mechanical energy, is nothing but what? This is the fourth one. Mechanical energy is nothing but what? E is equal to minus of u, that is equal to, sorry, that E is equal to what? Minus of k. Minus of k, that is equal to minus of, how much is k? That is 32 into 10 to the power of 9 joules. Therefore, E will be equal to how much? E is equal to minus of 32 into 10 to the power of plus 9 joules. Okay, that is the mechanical energy. This is what? Potential energy. This is what? Potential energy. This is what? Total energy or mechanical energy. Now, which is the fifth one they are asking? Time period of revolution. What is time period of revolution is given by fifth one. Time period of revolution is given by T is equal to 2 pi r by V naught. 2 pi r by V naught. 2 into pi, r they have given what? 2 into twice the radius of the earth divided by V naught we calculated. That is 8 into 10 to the power of 3 by root 2. So T is equal to 2 into 2, 4. This root 2 will come in the numerator. 4 root 2 pi, 4 root 2 pi into, what is the radius of the earth? That is 64 into 10 to the power of 5. Okay. Radius of the earth is 64 into 10 to the power of 5 divided by 8 into 10 to the power of 5. Okay. We know that radius of the earth, how much is the radius of the earth? That is 64 into 10 to the power of 5. Hope you have understood. Okay. Hope you have understood. Radius of the earth is equal to how much? The radius of the earth is given by 64 into 10 to the power of 5 meter. Right. If I simplify this one, I can write this as what? 8 times I can multiply. Okay. 8 4s are 30. 2. 8 4s are 32. This will become 2. 32 0 0 root 2 5 seconds. 5 seconds is the right answer. 3200 root 2. 3200 root 2 5 seconds is the right answer. Let us go to the next problem. It is saying, assuming that the gravitational potential of an object at infinity is 0. Okay, the change in potential, final minus initial. Okay, we know that what is potential energy is given by U is equal to minus of G me m by r. This is the equation for potential energy. Okay, what is the final? The change in potential energy, final change of an object of mass m when taken to a height h, okay, from the surface of earth. In the first case, that is initial. Okay, how much is the initial? Ri is equal to Re itself. Rf is equal to what? Re plus h. Therefore, initial potential energy will be equal to how much? Minus of Gme m divided by Re. Final will be how much? Uf is equal to minus of Gme m divided by Re plus h. Re plus h. Now, what is the change in the potential energy? That is Uf minus Ui. That is equal to minus of Gme m divided by Re plus h. Minus by minus plus Gme m divided by Re. Now, you take Gme small m as what? Common. I can write this as what? 1 by Re minus of 1 by Re plus of h. Now you take the LCM, that is equal to Gme m Re into Re plus h. I can write this as RE plus H minus of RE. So plus RE minus RE gets cancelled. You are going to get change in the potential energy is equal to GME M divided by R into RE plus of H. GME M into, again H will also be there, okay, GME M H divided by RE plus H. GM M H divided by, hope you understood this. This is the correct answer. GM M H divided by RE plus RH. Hope you understood this. Let us take the next problem. Okay, a satellite moves around the Earth in a circular orbit of radius r with speed v. Okay, the mass of the satellite system is total energy. Okay, its total energy will be equal to how much? Okay, what is kinetic energy? Is nothing but kinetic is equal to half mv square. They have given m as mass of the satellite, mv square. We noted the relationship between that is K E that is equal to U by 2. This is kinetic energy. This is the total energy or mechanical energy. Okay, mechanical energy or total energy. Okay, this is what? Potential energy. What they are asking? They are asking what? Total energy. Therefore, E will be equal to what? Minus of K. That is equal to minus of 1 by 2 m v square is the right answer. Therefore, E is equal to what? Minus 1 by 2 m v square. Okay. This is valid only for what? This is valid only for circular orbit. This is a relationship between K, U and E for circular orbit. Okay. Now, this is the correct answer. Let us go to the next problem. It is saying a satellite of mass m is orbiting the Earth of radius r at a height h from its surface. The total energy of the satellite in terms of G0, the value of acceleration due to gravity at the Earth's surface, is what is the total energy? The total energy is given by E is equal to what? Okay. That is minus of GME m divided by 2 small r. Okay, this is the equation for total energy. Okay, now here this is r is equal to how much? R is here RE plus H. RE plus H. We get a height H. Okay, now that E is equal to minus of GME m divided by 2 into RE plus H. Okay, but now that is equal to same as, I can write GME as what? I can write GME as G0 into RE square. Okay, I can minus, that is G0 into RE square into H divided by 2 into RE plus H. 2 into RE plus H, G0 RE square into m, this is into m. Okay. In place of GME, I am writing G0 RE square into m divided by 2 into RE plus H minus m G0 RE square is equal to, that is minus m G0 RE square, that is r square, divided by 2 into r plus h. 2 into r plus h. Okay, this is the total energy. This is same as what? Minus m G0 r square divided by 2 into r plus h. This is the correct answer. E is equal to so much. Now let us go to the next problem. The radii of circular orbits of two satellites A. Okay, this is satellite A and this is satellite B. Okay, is how much? R1 RA is equal to how much? 4r. Rb is equal to how much? Equal to r. Okay, Rb, this is, if the speed of satellite A is, that is orbital speed of A is how much? 3v. How much is the speed of satellite? V will be v naught, v will be question mark. Now we noted what is the orbital speed? V naught A. In general, what is the orbital speed? V naught is given by what? V naught is equal to square root of gme by r. Okay, so V naught A will be equal to square root of gme. In place of r, this will be 4r. That is, okay, V naught B will be equal to how much? Square root of gme by r. Now take the ratio here. If I take the ratio, V naught A divided by V naught, that is equal to square root of gme by 4r into, I can write this square root of r divided by gme. Here this gets cancelled, this r gets cancelled. 1 by root of 4 is equal to how much? 1 by 2. How much is V naught A? V naught A is 3v divided by V naught B, that is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore V naught B will be equal to 3 into 2 is 6v. 6v is the right answer. Students, hope you understood all these problems. If you like this video, kindly share with your friends. Ask doubts in the comment box. Do not forget to subscribe for my channel and kindly like the video. I wish you all the best for your KCET, NEET and AIDJ examinations. Keep working the problems, please. I wish you all the best.